To the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw right away, here's Milroe. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Milroe. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Forward for a couple. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and If they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Right back to him on first down. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 12th touchdown of the year. York is good on the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now Milroe on first down. That one on target to Watson. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Out of shotgun, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down just shy of the 10. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime.
First down,
All
San Francisco.
even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Now Richardson. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown. 49ers.
And that was just a great...
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Niners 14, Seahawks 7. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing is Milroe. It was a short one, caught by Kraft. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Now Milroe. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. Milroe. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Richardson. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Dave York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Milrow to throw. He has Hyatt complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The 16-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're coaches running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, at the very least.
And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. They get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive.
14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score again. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Play action, it's Milrow. The pressure gets there, he'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
23-yard line.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver.
It's now 4th down.
And it's going to lead to 4th down. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson gonna look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Returnable from his own 4. And he's not going to get away here. Great cover. They pin him down inside the 5-yard line.
Come 19! Come 19! Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Going right sideline and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. York, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Milrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
50-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A second down throw for Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
He gets free. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, 49ers. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Niners 42, Seahawks 14. Dave York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Second down, 8 yards to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one on target to Watson. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer.
42, Seahawks 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield is Kittle. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and goal.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Now it is first and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. A short game, down to the 7.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Cup 19. Let's go. Cowboy.
Milrow from his own end zone. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Switch.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air, it's Milrow. To the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Now Milrow. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 22 now, here's second down and 4. Milrow. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That one complete to Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Niners' 12-yard line.
Again, it's Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Play action. Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The right side to Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now he'll air one out. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
On play action, Milroe. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
3rd and long.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's got a man. That's Horton. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
3rd and 6.
4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Milroe going to throw it again. He has Hyatt complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
For a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again is Milroe. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Walker, trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
One more time with Walker, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll let the fullback try to push the puck. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.